Check 1, 2.
Check 1, 2. 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. One, two. Check 1, 2. Check.
All right. Hey, real quick. Where's the main one? This is I'll still give you credit. Go grab a seat. There's two. I forgot that I overcommitted people. Josh, you go grab a seat.
So here's how this is going to go. First of all, welcome to the Erie High School Student Government President and Vice President Debates. It's absolutely spectacular that we all get to be here together to do something like this. I think, frankly, that's the best part. Please make sure, as an audience, if you have a limited amount of time and a whole lot of people that are going to be filling in up here, make sure that you're being quiet, you're being respectful, so they're not trying to talk over you, so that we don't have to wait because we want to give them their time to shine. So on the off chance that you didn't see these before, here's how this goes. We will start by calling up our candidates one at a time. Hold this too. Why? What am I? Why? Okay, I'm just going to do that. Is this really happening? So we're going to start with our vice presidential candidates. They'll come up, we'll watch their videos, then we'll do the same thing for the presidential candidates, and then they'll have a chance to debate. So let's go ahead and get started then with our first vice presidential candidate, Mia Martinez.
ETN. They can't figure out how to get sound from
Want a break from the ads? Tap now to watch a short video.
All right, next up, as a vice presidential candidate, Marin Murphy.
It was awesome. One time Mary wore a brown shirt, so then I bought a brown shirt. Super fun. I watched school be fun and Mary, picking up the job as VP.
All right, thank you, Marin. And our final candidate for Vice President, Bella Rose.
Vice President for the 2022-2023 school year. Hi guys, I'm here at Disney and I'm so excited to be running for Student Body Vice President. Just like I'm excited to be here at Magic Kingdom. If you vote for me, I'll bring new perspectives into Stugo and represent you. Are you the one who's like to be new to the school and make friends and learn how to be a part of the year? Okay. I know what it's like to be a part of sports and to not be a part of sports. I recently injured myself, so I know what it's like to be a sports. My goal as VP is to try to improve the whole student body. I would love to create events for the entire student body to bring everyone together to make them work. Who are you going to be voting for? Bella. Vote Bella. Vote for Bella and it'll be Stella. Let's excel, vote for Bella.
All right, and now it's time for some presidential candidates. First up, Sydney Cope.
It's up to me, I'm voting Sydney. It's up to me, I'm voting Sydney! It's up to me, and I vote Sydney. It's up to me, and I vote Sydney.
It's up to me and I vote for Sydney.
It's up to me, I vote Sydney. It's up to me, and I'm voting Sydney. It's up to me, and I'm voting for Sydney.
It's up to me and I'm voting for Sydney.
It's up to me, and I'm voting Sydney. It's up to me, I'm voting Sydney.
Thank you, Sydney. Our next candidate is Talia Kuma.
Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. Let's get on the way. Hi everyone, my name is Talia Kuma, and I am running for Student Body President. My goal as Student Body President is to create a safe and fun community where everyone has the opportunity to display their skills and talents. I want to create more fundraising opportunities for sports, clubs, and other connections. I want to find more opportunities for resources available to students, and I want to push for more student access. I want to create a more comfortable school environment and nurture and grow not just the school community, but the district's community as well. I want to be a leader you all can trust and talk to, so you can voice your opinions, as it's not just my school, it's your school too. And I want to make sure your voices get heard. All I ask for is your votes, and would be deeply honored if you voted for me on election day. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Our third candidate, Riley Dickinson.
Switch it out.
Hi, my name is Riley Dickinson, and I'm running for your Student Body Vice President. I have tons of great characteristics and ideas for this upcoming school year, but don't take it from me, take it from your student body.
Something that I think that sets Riley apart from the other candidates is her welcoming attitude and her acceptance of everyone.
She's involved in lots of different areas in school, like choir, drama, and cheerleading.
She was always so positive and nice to everyone she meets.
Riley wants to make the school a safe place for everyone.
She has been on for good years. She's super determined, and that when she wants to get something done, she will.
Riley is friendly and welcoming to all ages and grades. She's super friendly and super easy to talk to.
She is very hardworking and empathetic. She's always super positive and will always be your biggest supporter. Thank you to all who participated in this video, and remember, vote Riley for your SBCP and you'll get miles and smiles with friends.
All right, thank you, Riley. Our fourth candidate is Emily Freck.
Looking at a legend in the face. Fresh about the keys to the check. Blue on the key on the set. Hold up. Pause, yeah. Pause. Pause, yeah. Pause. I go. Photoshop. Pause. I go. Pause. Photoshop, yeah. Pause. Pause, yeah. Pause. I go. Photoshop. Pause. I go. Pause. Photoshop. Hold up. Pause.
Our fifth candidate was unable to be here today, but we're still going to go ahead and show his video. Let's hear it for Aiden.
Pause, yeah. Pause. Pause.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Dan, founder and CEO of the Daniel Zellweger Foundation. Today, I'm a representative from Centaurus High School. Now, at Centaurus High School, we have quite the parking problem. And when I've come and visited here, I can also see there's quite the parking problem. So here, I am promoting Aiden, running for your student body president. As you can see, Aiden is already working tirelessly, night and day, to fix the parking problem at Erie High School. With your vote for student body president, Aiden will be able to remedy this issue entirely. So please, vote Aiden for student body president.
So thank you, Aiden. And our final candidate for for president is Dax Bradshaw. So for this part of the debate, I'll be posing questions. You'll see they're in like 3 smaller groups. So I will pose each group a question. They'll each have a chance to respond to it. Also, for those of you in this group, I'm under the impression, do I need to pass this microphone to them as well?
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Bird. Everybody here, let's hear it for Mr. Bird. Okay, so to my vice presidential candidates, what motivated you to run for this position?
After this last year of being the sophomore class president, I've had many opportunities to be involved and help set up some really cool events in Stugo, and I want to be able to bring my experiences from this year and bring it up a notch next year.
I've lived in Erie my entire life and feel very connected to this community. Visiting my last year being a part of the school, I want to make a difference that benefits everyone. I've been in Stugo for the past 2 years, been a part of the varsity cheer and soccer teams for the past 3, and a part of the theater and choir programs in middle and elementary school. I feel like I've got a good idea of what different people in the school want to see happen, and I know everyone hasn't been represented in the past. I want to make sure this doesn't happen next year, and to the best of my abilities, which is what motivated me to run for this position.
So I was new to Erie. I went from a different district middle school to Erie High School. So I didn't know anyone when I came. And I had to learn how to adapt to Erie and meet new friends. So when the leadership came for my year, they were so welcoming and they planned such amazing events to introduce freshmen to upperclassmen and things like that. And so I would just love that responsibility to help welcome new students, but also just unify the whole student body.
Oh, all right. Sorry about the mics. So now we're on to Sydney Cope and Sydney Cope's pod of people there. What do you think Erie High School's greatest strength is, and how would you build upon it?
Everybody. Yeah, you get this one. Sweet. Yeah. I would definitely say Erie High School's greatest strength is its community. Buckler always says all the time that we're the best kids in America, and that's true. I would build upon this by building upon our community, having new and fun events for our community to attend.
I'm actually going to build upon this. I also think Erie's greatest strength is our community. We're all just really there for each other, and we support each other in the best ways possible. And I think the best way to build upon this is to grow our community, including other schools from the district and including each other even more, and become not just the best kids in America, but the best kids in the world.
Our greatest strength is definitely our school spirit. We always have great involvement in spirit weeks, and everyone loves to get dressed up for football games to support our school. I would build upon this by getting more student input for spirit weeks and sporting event themes. Rather than having a small group of students decide for the whole school, I would make sure ideas from all areas of the school are considered.
Yeah, I'll just ask it from here. That'll work great, right? All right, so for the two of you, what are some things that Erie High School might not know about you? Yes.
I think something that you all should know about me is that I'm our current junior class president, and I've definitely taken advantage of this, and I have not taken this position lightly, and I've made changes in this school that you might not know about. So to start off, I've helped adapt the process by which we accept students into Stugo so that everyone has an equal opportunity to help make change in the school if they would like to. I've also been fortunate enough to help advocate for the arts programs to be more well represented through our posters and our posts on Instagram, and I know that that can be improved, but that's just something that I would like to improve on more this year. I've also had the privilege of testing free feminine care products within the bathrooms this year, and I know that was a big hit this year, so I would love to ensure that that's a permanent adjustment to our school. And I would like you also to know that I am the only candidate currently running for student body who is in student government, and also I am the only candidate who is in an executive role. And besides from all the school stuff, I'd like you all to know that I'm going to Vietnam this summer to do some medical volunteer work for impoverished Vietnam citizens, and I'm so fortunate for this opportunity. I am half Vietnamese, and I'm so excited to be going back for the first time. Thank you.
How's it going, everybody? Something that I think Erie High School should know about me is, like Emily said, I'm not currently part of student government, but I'm 100% willing to make next year as fun as possible. I'm also new to Erie. Well, I moved in 7th grade, and being able to be a part of this community is absolutely an honor, and the people I've gotten to meet is amazing. So I'm just ready to meet new people and make next year as fun as possible for y'all.
I can do it from here. All right, so we're back to our first group of people. How's this going for you? Great. So we're back to our first group. First, vice presidential candidates. Who is your hero, and how have they inspired you as a leader?
My hero is Daylin. She can do anything she sets her mind to, and she's the sweetest human on this earth. She has taught me so much and inspires me every day to be even better and never give up. And she actually convinced me last year to run for sophomore class president as well as this year.
As many would say, my hero is my mom. I've watched her live her life always choosing kindness and being nice to everyone she meets. She constantly inspires and motivates me to be a better person, and most importantly, to be kind to others no matter the circumstances. I think kindness is one of the most important qualities a leader should have.
I feel like it's hard to pick like one hero, but I would also say my mom. There was a while where it was just the two of us, and she was just always the rock in my life. She always advocated for me, had courage and bravery, and she always told me to handle every single task with grace and kindness, and those qualities that she instilled in me has inspired me to become a leader.
All right, so to our next trio. What two qualities define you as a leader?
I would say the two qualities that define me as a leader is probably my energy and my creativity.
Two qualities that I think define me as a leader is my respectfulness and my ability to help others.
I would say friendly and positive. Being approachable is a crucial part of being a leader, and the goal isn't to boss people around, but to represent a group of people in the way that they find ideal. I also have a very positive attitude and outlook on life, which is a key aspect of leadership, as I can turn negatives into positives and find new solutions to any problems I may face.
All right, to our next duo. How do you think your peers describe you?
I would have to say that my peers definitely say it's apparent that I love to be in Stugo and that I love to be in this executive position. They say that when I get involved in an organization and I am in a leadership role, that I don't take a back seat. I am up there on the front lines making sure that changes are happening and that things are getting done. Thank you.
I would like to think that most of my peers would probably describe me as a very charismatic individual. I try to help as many people as I possibly can, just making everybody else's day better. So yeah.
Let's do them both. All right, to our vice presidential candidates, what is a strength or strengths that a vice president should have? Thank you so
much. I think just a positive energy is something that we should carry. Just listening to our peers around us and hearing like what you guys want from us to put into next year, and just being a well-rounded person and not making our decisions just based off of what we want and involve you guys more.
I think being friendly and welcoming and just being a shoulder someone can lean on, and also making Erie a bigger part of the community and building upon what we already have.
I feel like being respectful and ambitious, because you should respect and acknowledge everyone's views and advocate for them, but also be ambitious and strive to make the school better and always push to more new events. And even if they're canceled, that you find solutions to make them even better.
All right, so this is going to go to all 5 class presidents. Okay, you all get the same one. How do you plan to bring this school together?
I plan on bringing the school together, like all of the rest of my candidates would agree, by bringing back all of our really, really fun school spirit weeks and school events. And I know we personally already have some of our favorite activities coming back, like Powder Puff and all of that stuff. So just bringing back all of the stuff like that.
I think there are a bunch of different ways that we as a community can continue to grow. And I think one of the ways that I want to help support Erie is by including more food opportunities and resources that can keep people's energy up and running throughout the day. I also want to include more sports and clubs activities so we can foster more passions. I also want to improve fundraising the best way I can for sports and clubs so that we can keep Erie running.
I personally would love to see more uplifting and comforting activities in our school, making the school happier and safer for everyone. Some ideas I have are a random act of kindness week, individual class bonding activities, a mental health awareness day or week, because I know a lot of us struggle with motivation, with homework and things, student versus staff competitions, and scavenger hunts. This would help bring our whole school together and make everything more uplifting and comforting.
I think we would all agree that the best way to bring people together is by creating new events, and along with the amazing ideas that Stugo already has that I'd love to enhance, I do have a few that I'd like to share with you. I obviously would like to adjust Spirit Days a little bit, since I know there's been some critiques about them, and just in general making sure that people feel like they're welcome to participate in Spirit Days. I would love to have an extracurricular expo day where people of all activities and all sports are welcome to encourage donors and sponsors and just overall gain exposure for their activities and fundraise for their activities so that they can continue on for however long, in many years to come. And another idea that I have is that NHS holds an annual fundraiser called Wish Week, and I would love to incorporate NHS into Stugo a little bit more to make sure that we are able to raise as much money as possible for our Wish Kid this upcoming year. And one final idea, which some of you may have already heard about, is senior jerseys. And I know you all I got a lot of positive responses about senior jerseys, so not only am I wanting to make that happen, that is going to happen. I'm in contact with the company right now, and I'm so excited that that's going to be a possibility for the class of 2023. Thank you.
Well, we can't lie that the past few years have really been a challenge for all of us when it comes to online school and being quarantined and not being able to do school spirit weeks and spirit days and being able to go to games. Next year, I definitely feel that now that we're even out of masks and that everybody's able to hear and everybody's here and able to watch us, next year is going to be hopefully the next normal year that we've had in a long time. And we're going to do that through more spirit days, more spirit weeks, like everybody else says, maybe more school tournaments. Just bringing the school together is just to bring back high school, I guess.
All right, and one final question. First, let's hear it for these candidates before I get to the last one. There we go. All right, so this question is going to everyone, and we'll start there at the end. Is there anything that you haven't had a chance to discuss with your people? And if not, go ahead and do so now, and I'll bring this mic down to you.
So one thing I would like you all to know is that I'm a part of a lot of programs here at Erie. I'm in NHS, Link Leaders, Peer Mentor Program. I've been in Stugo for the past 2 years, and I've been on varsity cheerleading for the past 2 years. So I can provide a lot of representation and perspectives into Stugo. I also would like you guys to know, I recently injured myself, like I mentioned in my video, and so I was taken out of sports for like my entire junior year. And so I understand what it's like to be an athlete, but to not be an athlete. And so I can connect with everyone, and I'll bring that into Stugo.
Something that I want to do in the upcoming school year is bring back the breakfast.
Burritos, and I want you all to know that me and Kendall, Tarantino, she's running for senior class president, are handing out donuts today. Okay, so I have a couple of bullet points. I'm very involved. I played basketball for the past couple of years. I'm also on the golf team. The next bullet point is it's my birthday. And the next bullet point is I like to think I can gritty. And when we look back at high school, I want next year to be the best year ever. I don't know if I can beat that. The one thing I would wanted to tell you guys is that I'm super open to new ideas. If you have an idea for something, you're always welcome to come share it with me, and I'll do my best to help you make that idea a real thing. I have a couple of things I want to mention. First of all, I first want to thank all of the other candidates for helping me. This race would not be possible without everybody, and I really appreciate you all challenging me and being able to build a really great campaign, so thank you all. Second, it's Oliver's birthday, so if you see Oliver, give him a happy birthday. Shout out to him. And then, lastly, I want to make it clear that as student body president, it's my job to represent the student body, not represent myself and my ideas, but your guys' ideas. And I want to make sure your guys' opinions are heard and respected. Thank you.
One thing I really want to make evident as a student body president is just to spread more positivity and make people smile more. There's so much negativity in our world, and the last thing we need is a negative school environment or a negative leader. I want to ensure that our school stays the positive and welcoming place it is, and even build upon that. So vote for me, and you'll get miles of smiles and trials.
I'd just like you to know that I really want to be your student body president. I really want to make a difference, and I think that school is just so much more than going to class, and I think we can do that, and I'd love to be able to look back on our high school years and remember all the amazing memories that we made through the events that Stugo has put on. And I'm just so passionate about listening to your ideas. My ideas are obviously not the only ones in the room, and I'd love to hear what you guys all have to say. So vote for ACT, you know what to expect.
I'd like to say thank you to all that came in here, and especially thank you to all the candidates for giving me the opportunity to run with you guys. It's absolutely amazing. You guys put on a great show. So it's up to you guys now to make a decision tomorrow on who you want for student body president, and just remember there's nothing to buy, so go with tax.
All right, so we'll get you out of here, but voting takes place tomorrow from 7:30 to 12:30. You see it out in the junior senior lounge. Thank you all for the